How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting the fuzzy. What's going on, people?
Welcome to the bad news once again. Another one of our sisters has been murdered. Now, she was 27 years old. Her name was Sasha Garden. And I want to share this story about her and her life. Now, this took place in Orlando, Florida. So check this out. Her name was Sasha Garden. She's 27 years old. I want to share this story with you. As far as, so this is a really story, a hard story for me to cover. Only because... Okay, July the 20th, 2018, there's a lot of misgendering going on here, so I really have to work through these words. Orlando, Florida, a transgender woman in Orlando who was violently killed but identified, was labeled as, of course, the other way. She's known as Sasha and stuff. And after law enforcement was able to notify the victim's family, they confirmed Sasha, a 27-year-old woman, as a transgender woman herself, advocate for the LGBTQ community and a nonprofit, Bliss Care, actually says misgender transgender people in a common issue. We saw what happened to Sasha may have happened because of her not having the right identity documents, as she said. Now, Sasha isn't the only transgender woman targeted this year. 15 trans women has been killed in the U.S. and 19 African-American ones, Ashley explained. Now, with Sasha death, she hopes that people will become more aware of true identity and violence against Sasha and trans people endure. We need to come together and we need to grow from this, as she said. Now, the Orange County Sheriff's Office wanted to be clear to investigate every case equally and without bias. We are actively investigating Sasha Gardner's murder. Any more information is asked to contact Crimeline Anonymous at 1-800-423-TIPS. That's 1-800-423-TIPS. So Sasha Gardner, rest in peace. And if anybody seen anything as far as this girl, or somebody seen somebody by her, please identify. Let's try to find her killer. Like I said before, this happened in Orlando, Florida. And the number is 1-800-423-TIPS. So all I can say is rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace. Okay, all I can say is rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace. This was a very difficult one for me to do because she was misgendered on every website I could find. And it was so sad because it became overwhelming. And I guess everybody gets to the point where they really don't know what to share with people and what not to share, only because it becomes, oh, that's why. That's why. And she was misgendered and stuff, and it was very hard. I had to go to like 3 websites to try to find out something on this girl that looked like it was more representable. And then even doing that, I had to really read it and make sure I don't do the same thing as everyone else is doing. The one thing I don't understand when people die and stuff or be murdered, people love to bring up the past, so some negativity, they throw it in the list, and I don't understand that. If a person has been murdered and killed, why do you try to find ways to make it sound so bad? Or find some kind of way to throw up stuff in their past or the case may be. And I just don't understand it. People grieving shouldn't have to read negativity about the person that's passed on. You're already killing them with the fact that they're no longer going to see them. But then you got to take the salt, move it into the wound even further. And it's sad. Anyway, like I said before, if you have any information about this beautiful girl being murdered, and she got murdered inside of her apartment complex, if everything is accurate and stuff happened inside of her apartment and stuff. So evidently she definitely knew the person who killed her. So let's hope that they'll look on the camera, they'll check the phone records and do a full investigation of someone who aptly got in contact in reference to this girl. We're in 2018. It is no reason why y'all shouldn't find out who killed this girl in this apartment. Check her phone records. Check the videos around the building because she was in a complex. It should be something somewhere. And all I can say is the family in my prayers, and Sasha, my sister, rest in peace, 27 years old. 27. Even people that knew her. Anyway. And people who know people, y'all don't got to give out every information. And I know you're probably thinking it's going to help. This is not helping. And it doesn't matter how her way of life was living. She was murdered. She was murdered. And you might say, well, they want to know why she was murdered. Nobody knows why anybody's murdered but the person who's being murdered, and they're silent. So you're never going to find out their story why they was murdered. It's speculation, everything else. Whew. Anyway, like I said before, if you have information in reference to this beautiful girl being murdered, here's the number right there. It said it would be the crime, it'll be anonymous and stuff. And like I said, rest in peace, my sister. Rest in peace, Sasha Garden, 27 years old. Rest in peace. And I want to I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain. Rest in peace, Sasha Garden. Like I said before, if you have a story to cover, please email me at ravenover@yahoo.com. And I want you to be safe. Please out there in Orlando. I let you I love you. And thank you for watching. Catch the rain.